it over here, babes.
But I tell you what, Janet, you really enjoyed the Meghan one, didn't you?
I thought the Meghan one was good.
Thank you.
You put her on the spot and then it wasn't as easy as perhaps she was expecting. What do you...
I mean, I don't know. You know, I am really interested in what people are doing, like, under the hood, right? It's like, I really want to get, like, I'm like, great, I get it. You made some jam and you're going to sell that. Like, what does it take to actually, like, start a proper business?
Well, you don't think, Emma, with all due respect, she didn't make that jam herself.
She made, you know, she's making a brand. I mean, do I make the Knickers myself?
Yeah.
No. So that's where we are.
Good answer.
It was a typical Wednesday on ITV's Loose Women, tea brewing, theme tune playing, and the promise of a lively debate. The air was thick with anticipation as viewers across the country settled in for their daily dose of spirited conversation and candid opinions. The show, known for its unfiltered takes and sharp-tongued panellists, was about to deliver another memorable moment. The topic of the day, Meghan Markle's new lifestyle brand, as ever, and its now famous strawberry jam. The jam, which had already become a talking point on social media, was the latest in a long line of celebrity products to capture the public's imagination. Was it just another celebrity cash-in or something more meaningful? The panel was buzzing with opinions, but sparks really flew between Janet Street Porter and guest panellist Emma Grede. The energy in the studio shifted as the conversation turned from light-hearted banter to a more pointed exchange. Janet, never one to mince words or shy away from controversy, questioned the authenticity of Meghan's business, suggesting she wasn't truly involved in the creation of the product. Her scepticism was palpable, and she made it clear she wasn't buying the glossy marketing. Then came the jab. She did not make that jam herself. The words hung in the air, sharp and unmistakable, drawing gasps and raised eyebrows from both the panel and the audience. The studio tensed. The audience held its breath. Janet's challenge was clear. It wasn't just about jam, it was about authenticity, celebrity culture, and the blurred lines between branding and reality. It was more than a dig at Meghan. It was a swipe at celebrity entrepreneurs everywhere. The question of whether stars actually create the products they endorse has long been a source of debate, and Janet's comment reignited that familiar fire. The old argument resurfaced: if your name's on the label, did you really make it? Or is it just clever marketing designed to sell a lifestyle rather than a product? Viewers at home were left to wonder, how much do we really know about the brands we buy into? For a moment it seemed like another critique would go unanswered. The panel fell silent, the tension almost tangible, as everyone waited to see who would speak up next. But Emma Grede, a business powerhouse herself and no stranger to the world of branding, was ready. She leaned forward, her confidence unmistakable, prepared to defend not just Meghan, but the entire idea of women in business. She smiled, poised to respond. Not with anger, but with wit and a touch of humour. Emma's approach was calm, measured, and full of the kind of insight that only comes from experience. The stage was set for a daytime TV moment that would be replayed and debated for days. As the cameras rolled and the nation watched, it was clear. This was more than just a spat over jam. It was a conversation about truth, image, and the power of women's voices on one of Britain's most watched stages. Emma Grede seized her moment with calm confidence. Sitting under the bright studio lights, she radiated a sense of ease that instantly drew the audience in. It was clear she was ready for whatever questions might come her way, no matter how pointed or unexpected. She looked at Janet and said, "She's making a brand." The words hung in the air, a gentle but firm reminder that building a business is about vision, not just the nuts and bolts of production. Then, with perfect timing, her delivery light but unmistakably sharp, Emma quipped, "Do I make the Knickers myself? No." Her answer was both playful and pointed, cutting through the noise with a single, memorable line. The studio erupted. Laughter, applause, instant viral gold. The energy in the room shifted. Everyone recognized the power of her comeback. It was a moment that would be replayed and shared countless times. In one line, Emma reframed the debate. Founders aren't factory workers, they're visionaries. She challenged the old-fashioned idea that a leader must do everything themselves and instead celebrated the art of delegation and big-picture thinking. The audience loved it. Janet was momentarily speechless. Even the other panellists seemed to pause, taking in the clarity and wit of Emma's response. Emma's retort wasn't just about Meghan, it was about every entrepreneur whose work is questioned. She spoke for anyone who's ever been asked to justify their role, their value, or their methods. She defended the modern business model with humour and logic, not anger. Her approach was refreshing. She didn't need to raise her voice to make her point land. The other panellists grinned, the crowd cheered, and social media lit up. Clips of the exchange spread rapidly, sparking conversations about what it really means to be a founder in today's world. Emma's point was universal. Leadership isn't about doing every task yourself. It's about having the vision to build something bigger than yourself, and the wisdom to trust others to help make it happen. She became a champion for misunderstood founders everywhere. Her words gave voice to countless entrepreneurs who are often underestimated or misunderstood. No shouting, just a sharp, funny truth that shut down an outdated critique. Emma's poise and quick wit turned a potential criticism into a rallying cry for modern business leaders. The moment resonated far beyond the studio, inspiring a new conversation about what it means to lead, to innovate, and to own your success in the spotlight. Within minutes, Emma's Knickers comeback was everywhere online. Social media crowned her the winner, praising her wit and clarity. The debate quickly shifted. Why are women like Meghan scrutinised for authenticity in ways men aren't? Users pointed out the double standard. No one asks Gordon Ramsay if he cooks every meal. The term double standard trended as people rallied behind Emma's logic. Many were tired of the relentless focus on Meghan, seeing it as manufactured controversy. Emma's intervention was a breath of fresh air, real business sense cutting through the noise. She became an unexpected hero, praised for intelligence and loyalty. The jam Spat became a symbol of a much bigger cultural conversation. Emma's defence struck a chord with viewers everywhere. At the centre of the drama was Meghan's strawberry jam, a simple preserve that quickly became a symbol of her new chapter. This wasn't just any jam. It was the first product from her As Ever brand, a venture that promised to blend luxury with a personal touch. The As Ever jam arrived in elegant, thoughtfully designed jars, each one bearing a handwritten label that hinted at exclusivity and care. It was clear Meghan wanted to make a statement about quality and attention to detail. The launch was classic Meghan, limited edition jars sent to influencers, sparking buzz and a sense of exclusivity. Social media lit up with unboxing videos and glowing reviews, turning a simple breakfast staple into a must-have lifestyle accessory. But As Ever was more than jam. Just a day before, Meghan had unveiled another surprise, a Napa Valley rose crafted in partnership with a renowned vineyard. The rose, with its delicate blush and sophisticated branding, was an instant hit. It sold out in under an hour, leaving fans clamouring for more and cementing Meghan's reputation as a tastemaker. The rapid sellout only fueled the hype, but it also drew scepticism. Critics claimed people were buying the name, not the product, suggesting the real appeal was Meghan herself. Yet the strategy was clear: curated scarcity, high quality, and a carefully crafted image. Meghan was selling more than food. She was offering a slice of the Montecito lifestyle, a taste of aspiration. Each product was positioned as a luxury experience, from the packaging to the story behind it. The As Ever brand was about more than just preserves. It was about creating desire. Meghan's brand is aspirational, selling an aesthetic as much as a product. Every move is scrutinised, every launch dissected, especially when it coincides with royal anniversaries. The public and press analyse every detail, searching for hidden meanings and connections to her royal past. Meghan walks a tightrope. Every business decision is filtered through her royal history, making each launch both a personal and public event. The jam and wine aren't just products, they're statements in an ongoing public narrative, each one adding a new layer to Meghan's evolving story. As Ever is about building a brand, not just selling preserves. It's about redefining what it means to be a modern icon, one jar and one bottle at a time. Emma Grede's defence wasn't just TV solidarity, it was personal. The day before, Emma had interviewed Meghan for her podcast Aspire. She'd seen Meghan's clarity, conviction and genuine wisdom firsthand. Emma described Meghan as a thoughtful entrepreneur, not a celebrity dabbling in business. Meghan insisted her Instagram was authentic, not just a brand tool. She wanted to reclaim her narrative, showing her real life beyond the headlines. Emma's insight was unique. She'd heard Meghan's vision directly. So when Janet questioned the jam, Emma responded from real experience, not just headlines. Her defense was informed, heartfelt, and grounded in genuine respect. Emma wasn't Meghan's only defender on Loose Women. Denise Welch has long stood up for Meghan, challenging what she calls relentless bullying. Even when controversial, Denise has called out the disproportionate criticism Meghan faces. She's shown deep empathy for the human cost of public scrutiny. Denise's history of support set the stage for Emma's intervention. Together they offer a rare counter-narrative on one of Britain's most watched shows. Emma brought business logic, Denise, heartfelt empathy. Why did a spat over jam become national news? Because it was never just about jam. Emma's witty comeback exposed double standards women face in business. Janet's comment echoed the tired idea that women must do it all to be credible. Emma's response was a rallying cry: vision and leadership matter more than manual labour. The debate captured the UK's fascination and division over Meghan. Emma's defence gave voice to those tired of unfair scrutiny. The jam drama was about standing up for fairness with intelligence and humour, and it proved you don't have to make the jam yourself to be the boss.